of the women's 1500 now are on the line. We'll call them as they start the race. But a fantastic race there from Tom Selwood.
And the official winning time earlier for Andre Waring was 3:48.82. So 3:48.82 for Andre Waring in heat 1. So this is our next women's heat. The wind's just picked up a little bit here, so it's going to make it a little bit tougher for these ladies to get around quickly. But they've gone off to a pretty quick start. At heat number 2, we've got Abigail Thomas, Matisse Lazari, Sophie Coltish, Amelia Eagling-Every, Olivia Richardson, Bridget Hill, Claudia Hollingsworth, Victoria Scalzonis, Chelsea Saw, Ella Fisher, Amelia Bellevue, Melissa Newell, Holly Hart, and Inigo Lind. So it looks like the pacing duties are with Lucy Luchford in front. We saw her win a 400 metre heat earlier on. And here she is doing the pacing duties. Another one of the Yellinghouse stable. In second and in the race proper, it is Holly Hart. So she's the leader on the course, and she's the one that's getting paced through beautifully at the moment by Lucy Luchford. And the Geelong Guild athlete is Sophie Coltish on her shoulder in second, with Melissa Newell just behind them. We'll give you a split when they go through 400.
Yeah, a lot more packed up here, Nick, than we've seen in the other races, which isn't a bad thing as this wind picks up now. You probably want to be protected as much as you possibly can. So these girls, 70 seconds through the first lap, so pretty honest pacing. Holly Hart right behind the pacemaker there as the rest of them sort of find their feet, run a little bit wide just to try and get a bit of clear space. In the 1500. It's a hard one to judge sometimes, but Holly Hart right behind the pacer. The rest of the girls very much so happy to let her do that.
Yeah, look at Sophie Coltish just on her outside from Geelong Guild. We mentioned earlier the crew from Heating Up down in Geelong. So that crew have been travelling all over the Victorian meets this year and for the last couple of seasons, doing really good things. So Sophie Coltish has now taken over the tempo in the pace behind the pacemaker. So Lucy Luchford will go through first, Holly Hart next, Melissa Newell. We called that one there. Moving on the outside now is Scalzonis. The Knox colours. Brady Hill's in there as well. Of St Kevin's. Our second Geelong Guild runner, Olivia Richardson. Also making a good little move there up into about 5th. The one I haven't missed in there, I think it's Claudia Hollingsworth that looks on the inside rail there in the navy singlet. Possibly in maybe the Ivanhoe Girls. It might be one of the school colours there. They'll go through 800 metres though now, Mitch, in 2:30, so much slower second lap.
Yeah, and Sophie Coltish now takes the lead, but it may not be for too long. So I believe that we have a Knox athlete right on her shoulder. I can't quite get a read at who that is. Scalzonis, thank you very much. As she now starts to take the lead, and this pack now breaking up slightly on that back straight, so the pace is starting to be injected as the girls scrap for a position. The two training partners are going to work well with each other. Great chemistry there in second and third, and we'll see if she can hold on to the back of her training partner in front.
So again, Mitch, it is Scalzonis out in front in the Knox colours. Sophie Coltish, Olivia Richardson, Holly Hart still stalking. I'm pretty sure it's Hollingsworth there. I can't quite grab a number on her there. With Melissa Newell now making a good move down the outside of the Doncaster colours. So Scalzonis will lead them at the bell. 3:26 at the bell. Ian Sloan gives them the bell at 3:26. Scalzonis. Coltish has been right there the whole time. Newell's been the quickest mover, and Holly Hart decided to get back into the action there on the outside of Hollingsworth. So Scalzonis, Coltish, Newell with 300 metres to go.
Yeah, just under 300 here, Nick, and we'll have to see who can maybe latch onto the back of these front two. And it's been an extremely brave effort there from Scalzonis at the front. But now we start to see the mover come from third place, and what a move that is. She is Hollingsworth, that is there, puts 5 now, approaching 10 metres into the rest of the field with 200 to go, and she's just been a sleeping giant, and somebody's woken her up, and she's gone bang, and she now puts 15 metres into them, Hollingsworth, and what a perfectly timed run. She comes into the straight here at a fantastic performance. As the rest of the girls, Holly Hart now starting to make her presence known, fighting for a second. But Hollingsworth, what a dominant performance that is, and fantastic 1500 metre. Holly Hart now coming up to second place, well fought in front of that Geelong Guild athlete here.
Coltish and
owners of Knox.
Newelts, Hill. Good finish there. Indigo Lind also amongst it. A really good run there. I think someone needs to sign her up for a club.
Well, didn't see that coming. That was phenomenal. A great move there heading into the final 200 metres and never look back. Didn't leave too many others a chance to be able to latch back on. So a great race there in the second of the women's 1500 metres as we turn our attention to... And hold on, I will tell you in one second.